Trump's executive orders have just accelerated the real estate reverse market crash. Before I get there, Rashad from EYL posted this. Presidential meme coins and billionaires falling in line. The next 4 years will mark the biggest separation of wealth in world history. The rich will get richer and the poor will starve. Focus on ownership and wealth. Everything else is a distraction. Now, this is something that I talked about back in 2021 when the Intelligence Council released a report. They told you everything that was going to happen before it happens in 2040. I got a lot of pushback because people were saying, they're not always right. There's no way for them to know. They're spies. They're spying on me. They're spying on you. They're watching this video right now. I definitely think that you should check out this report because everything that they're saying is going to happen, including what's happening to the housing market, humans merging with machines, artificial intelligence, billionaires taking over the United States government. All of this stuff was in this report back in 2021. Now, on to the reverse market crash. Donald Trump signed 2 executive orders in reference to real estate that will affect real estate. The first one I'm going to speak about is the deportations. Here's how the deportations will affect the real estate market. The labor market will become very expensive. We all know, anybody that's ever rehabbed a home, anybody that has ever built a home know that, it's all about the bottom line for flippers and for rehabbers. And, they always are going to get the cheapest labor possible. If you pull up to Home Depot, Lowe's, 5 a.m., you can find it. If you know, and I'm pretty sure ICE knows too, right? So in the real estate market, if labor becomes expensive because there aren't enough laborers to go around, that cost will get passed on to the consumer. That's devil in the detail number 1. Devil in the detail number 2 is it will slow up the process of building and rehabbing homes because of the cost and because there aren't enough people to do the physical labor. We all know that Americans are lazy, right? Most Americans don't want to be outside in the extreme heat building or working on a home. Most Americans don't want to be out in the extreme cold building or working on a home. So because they don't want to do it, a lot of undocumented workers that have been coming into the country that are very skilled at some of these things, painting, drywall, countertops, plumbing, whatever, which you should have a licensed person doing your plumbing. It's going to be hard to find those people. And if it becomes hard to find those people, well, then it slows the process down. It makes the process more expensive, and that expense will get passed on to the consumer. And when that happens, housing prices will increase. Not because of what it costs, but because there aren't enough homes to go around. And to show you proof that there aren't enough homes to go around, he signed a second executive order. Now, the second executive order has this list of things: lower costs and increase supply, cut other household expenses, boost employment and create jobs, require monthly progress reports, reduce construction regulations, which is insane because they are already building these homes quickly. If you know some of these builders, you buy the home and within a year, stuff is falling apart. That is insane. And the next thing is open federal land for housing. Why do they need to do that? Because there already isn't enough supply. Now, the issue with the undocumented workers or the undocumented people that want to do these jobs that are going to get pushed out of the United States, that is in immediate effect. If they start deporting thousands of people within the next couple of weeks, that is an immediate effect on the housing market. And we're heading into the spring market. So for everybody out there that already owns a home, you're good. You're going to have a huge increase in equity. Personally, I think we're going to see a major leg up like how we saw during COVID. During COVID, we saw this huge increase in prices. We're going to see that again. That's why I'm calling it the reverse market crash, because once all of these people get deported, there aren't going to be as many workers. There aren't going to be as many homes being finished as fast as possible for people to purchase and move into. So everybody's going to be fighting over the same or the small amount of inventory. It's the winter time. Here I am waiting for a client right now, and I can check the showings of this property, and there's 25 showings, and it's 8 degrees outside. So although we have higher interest rates, and people will tell you, oh, when the interest rates go up, it pushes the market down. It hasn't been happening. The reason why is because rent is going up and because there aren't enough homes for people to buy. So everybody is fighting over the small amount of inventory that is left in most markets. Not all, but most markets. So if you're somebody that's already locked in on the home, you are going to see another massive increase. You know, for all the people during COVID that are already on homes, like myself, you are going to see a massive increase in your home equity. And I'm telling you, you better hold on to it. And if you check out that report that I'm talking about from the Intelligence Council, you will see why. Again, with these billionaires that are moving in, we all know BlackRock, and especially in my area, they're building rental only homes. They're buying up single family homes, cash. It's hard to compete with a lot of these people because they have unlimited and infinite pockets, and people will own nothing and attempt to be happy. And that is what's going on right now. We will have a severe reverse market crash because of this. Now, the second executive order where he's trying to make things cheaper for people, that's going to take years to really pan out. Anybody that knows acquisitions and dealing with government contracts, that stuff takes a long time. They're not just going to say, hey, who wants to buy this land over here? All right, it's yours. Highest bidder gone. It takes years to go through the bidding process for all this stuff to actually take effect. But the workers that are going to be exported, through the executive order that he signed yesterday, that will have an immediate effect. Immediate. Okay. These people are very good at what they do. They know where everybody is that is undocumented. They know where they are. So, they're going to pull up and get them up out of here. Simple as that. And just like how I mentioned Home Depot and Lowe's, if I know, they know. They got to know. So that's going to be, something that is going to be, it's going to cause a strain on the housing market. The spring market is going to be kind of weird because of something like that. Because again, there aren't going to be as many homes finished and ready to go. So we're going to see a massive increase in equity for people. And if you look at the inauguration, he got a bunch of real estate guys around him, on the commercial side. And of course, the major builders too. They were all there. They're all buddies. They're all kicking it. They're all going to help each other get richer. Trillionaires. These guys, Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, these builders in the commercial sector and in the residential sector, they are all going to be trillionaires when it is all said and done. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. This is how we do it. This is the play, whatever. And the average person will lose. The average person that is not paying attention, the average person that does not read, the average person that does not act on the information that is being presented will lose. You can sit on the internet and consume real estate market crash videos all you want and think that that is really going to happen. I'm here to tell you that is a can that is kicked way down the road. Yes, it is a part of market cycles, but it is not going to happen anytime soon. And when it does, the homes will be so expensive that when they do crash, the average person still will not be able to take advantage of it. We're going to mirror Canada, and we are going to mirror Europe, United Kingdom, where the average home is $700,000 to $1 million. So this dollar home and this $100,000 and $200,000-$300,000 homes, get over it. It's over. It's over. Even in places like Baltimore City, the last chance you may have is in places like Detroit, Cleveland, but even that, they're taking that back. It's over. You have to get into the game very soon, or you will be the one that game is being ran on. I promise you that. Don't say that I ain't tell you, because I'm going to just say I told you so. Get this money.